Hello, welcome to Shipwrecks, welcome to Ghost Draws. I am the titular ghost who is going to draw. Today, normally I would do these as a digital drawing stream, but as you can see, we're doing things a little bit differently today. Luckily, I've got a slightly better camera setup than I used to, so we'll see how it works out. See how this goes. But yeah, the computer that I usually use for drawing streams, the monitor has officially shit the bed. It's just not working right. Like if you were on last week's stream, you'll remember, like, it's a little too bright. I can't really see these stains that I'm drawing. They're not really showing. Yeah, it decided in the midst of a off-stream drawing to just get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until it was almost completely washed out, and it is now unusable. So while I am waiting for my replacement monitor, I'm trying an old school style drawing stream. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this camera setup works. So, I am going to be using the, I believe it's a Cute Girl Tober prompt for today, Mermaid, and I am going to be drawing, or attempting to draw, because I've never drawn her before, Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. So if you have not watched K-pop Demon Hunters, I strongly recommend that you do so before watching this stream, because there will be spoilers. Because basically the whole concept of this drawing came from, and here there are spoilers, because I wanted to try drawing her patterns on a mermaid tail. Just like, okay, you know, mermaids, sirens, singing, kind of works, and the patterns would look cool on a mermaid tail. So, we'll see how that goes. Please let me know how I am looking, how I am sounding. I'm probably not going to watch chat super closely today, because I'll be keeping an eye on, like, making sure that I am drawing within the boundaries of the camera. Because the paper goes off the edges of the camera slightly, so I want to make sure. I mean, it's not that bad, actually. It's fairly close. But, and I'm not going to be filling this whole paper. This paper is huge. It's like an 11 by 14? 11 by 17? 11 by 17. Wow. Yeah, underneath I've got a, like a sewing, like, cutting mat thing, so I've actually got it lined up for now, and it is 11 by 17. All right, let's give this a whirl. See how it goes. Also, I'm gonna be facing this wise. Maybe I should angle this a little more. We'll see. I may be, like, leaning completely off camera for most of it. We'll see what happens. Try and keep myself on camera as much as possible, and hopefully not show too much of the absolute chaotic mess that is my workspace, which I just have not had enough fucks to give to clean it, really, honestly. Alright, mermaid time. Oh, it is so weird drawing with the camera right here. That's gonna be a fun one. Alright. Singing. Some sort of singing pose. And hopefully I don't know how well the pencil's gonna show up, so hopefully it'll not take me too long to get through the pencil, and then I can get us on to the ink, which will show up much better. done like one traditional like pencil and paper drawing stream before, and my previous setup was not good. Very not good for showing anything, basically, because I didn't have a way to do an overhead camera, basically. Like a tilted hand. Projection. Project that voice. Project the beautiful voice. She's got the big hair. I should actually probably call up the photos I have of her. Because, like I said, never drawn her before. Only watched the movie once so far. God damn, she's got a lot of hair. Alright. I like the big dramatic braid. Can do some flowiness with the big dramatic braid. Not quite sure what to do with her hands. Big open mouth. Quite that tiny. She have pierced ears? Oh, she does. She's got cool piercings. Nice. Oh, that's fun. Always like when a character's got some extra razzle dazzle. Tiny little nose. Tiny little nose. Okay. Probably look at her profile. I'm drawing her in profile. Yep. There's a 3/4 profile. Anybody grab a film still of her in profile? Well, there's that. Not quite what I'm going for, but, you know. Just go. Okay. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this hand soon. For that little sleeveless number. Because contrary to popular opinion, mermaids do not all need to be in seashell bras. vaguely gesturing, I guess. Of the other arm. More thing, I think. Something like that. Something vaguely that shaped. As usual, we are not aiming for perfection, we are aiming for good enough. We're aiming for it'll do. It'll fucking do. Hey, Rain. That is one of the stills of all time. Seashell bras are for cowards. Yes! Seashell bras are for cowards. I think I'm gonna need a bit more tail. Gonna need a bigger tail. Maybe a little like that. But yes, Rain, we are going traditional today because my computer monitor on the computer I usually use for drawing streams is broken. Luckily my laptop still works, but I never actually got around to setting up my new tablet on it. I say new, it's probably about a year old now. But regardless, I figured traditional was the way to go today, rather than dealing with trying to set that up today. Oh god, this eraser is killing me. An art is better than no art, that's right. No, it was not kitten crimes, oddly enough. The monitor is in the room they are not allowed in. It was just, I got it free off a Queer Exchange several years ago. It was originally just going to be like our backup monitor for streaming instead of using the little computer, but it was just too much hassle because it is big. It's like a 22-inch screen, I think. And so it ended up when I decided I had need for a desktop computer, Filmex just helped me pick out a a tower for it, and so I've just kind of been using that. Oh god, it's a braid, isn't it? Fuck braids. Like, braids are lovely, don't get me wrong, braids are great, but they are a pain in the ass to draw. There we go. Alright. Okay. Just get a basic shape of it. That is a thick, meaty braid. I cannot even imagine. Like, one, if she comes out of the water with this thing, like, boosh! Rumi's braid is up there with Chloe's tat. Oh god. Oh god. She's underwater. I've got to do braid physics. What's the end of her braid look like? There we go. Wait, seriously? Does she have a thing on it? She's got like a thing tied to her braid. We're not doing the thing. She's just... She needs nothing but her voice down here. In the deeps. In the depths. We're just... like a scorpion's tail. Beautiful. As if scorpion tails aren't among the most terrifying things in the world. Alright. Oh, God. Braids. Braids havers, I love you. But how? How do you do this? I mean, I imagine most braids are not as intense as this. Yeah, it's a bit, Rachel Amber's punk look in, Before the Storm. Just, yeah, not for nothing. Just a bit. Just a little bit. It's just, it's getting more and more scorpion tail, I think, and I am choosing to embrace that. Her hair is a weapon. I mean, it literally would be. Like, you get that saturated with water and just whoosh. That is a deadly weapon. Alright. Sharpen this up a little bit. And then we can ink, and then we'll figure out her patterns and such. I'm kind of liking her little... I'm looking at this now. There we go. Luring sailors to their deaths. As all good women should. With the power of song and friendship. And lesbianism. Bisexuality. Bisexuality. Although I really don't approve of the demon guy. He is several hundred years older than she is. Like, that is a significant age gap. Quite sure what's going on with her hands, but who needs to know exactly what's going on with her hands? It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be. As much as it sucks not being able to really do my digital drawing, it is kind of nice getting back to some just paper and pencil. I feel like the demon guy exists for the same reason Warren does, otherwise it would have been too gay for the market. Yeah, I mean, could be. But there's no reason he had to be a guy, just saying. Except that Netflix is scared of the gay. Speaking of which, I just finished watching First Kill, finally. Boy, they were really expecting a second season. Just so sad when it, like, ends and they're, like, obviously gearing up for, like, alright, we got some big action coming in the next season. Look out. Oh, we didn't get Bernard. Well, now you'll never know what's gonna happen. Set all this shit in motion. This hand. This fucking hand, man. It's like she's got too many fingers, but she also doesn't have enough fingers. It'll do. Alright. Mermaid tails are so odd. I feel like their orientation is kind of not quite right for a real fish tail. So I'm never really sure what I'm doing with them. Alright. Okay. What did I do with my blanket? Sugar. So I was able to find my drawing names. One of the folders of this one. So we'll be able to use my favorite one, at least. But not the really fine detail ones, because those guys don't fit in this holder. Grab a tissue. There we go. Paper towel would be better now. I say paper towel would be better. Literally have paper towels right next to me. Okay. It's been a minute since I've used this. See if I can remember what I'm doing. There we go. Woefully out of practice. Thingy face. this is drying, I can look for a better eraser. Eyebrows are pretty thick, right? I cannot imagine, I mean, I can kind of imagine, like, how incredibly uncomfortable a seashell bra would actually be. Like, holy fuck. That seems incredibly, incredibly uncomfortable. What do our nails look like? Rumi, what kind of nails do you have? Quickly before my ink dries. There we go. Pointy. Okay. Got some talons. Cool. Good for you. I'm a little bummed I didn't have the spoons to paint my nails before this. Such a, like, hand-focused stream. It's good to have a nice little zhuzh of pride flag colors on every stream. Maybe next time, if I do another drawing stream where you can actually watch my hands do their work. What are you shuddering at, Rain? Is it her talons? They are pretty intense. They could be press-ons. Commit this wonky hand. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. Oh, how uncomfortable a seashell bra would be. Yes. Oh, God. Awful. Ooh, especially if the edges are sharp. Yeah. I feel like designers who put mermaids in seashell bras do not consider bras and, like, how they actually work, and that there is flesh underneath them. Ah, quit gunking that, buddy. Oh, I scold my nib pen as if I don't horribly abuse it. Honestly, this nib deserves better. I have used it for years now. I don't think its lifespan is supposed to be this long. The mic probably isn't picking that sound up, but I can like hear it digging into the paper just a little bit. Just scraping along it. Crunchy. I mean, really, I should have done, like, what they obviously did for Coral Island, and, like, look up some really cool, like, fishtails and stuff. But I lack the devotion for that today. Yo. Pretty cool earrings. I don't think I'm quite doing them justice, but you know, they're there. That is something. Can you imagine trying to braid hair underwater? Just, ooh. Alright. Gonna get funky and turn the page here so I don't smear everything. Bastard. Someday, not today, but someday, I should probably actually learn how to draw a proper braid. Not today, though. Not today. I think people will get the idea just fine. Okay. Alright. Well, it's not too bad. Just add a couple little lines in here. Give her hair a little something something. A little hairiness, if you will. That's probably fine. Alright. Now then, clean this out. Aw, it's really cool to see you working with pencil and pen. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Now that I've got a better setup for my camera, maybe I'll do it more often. Alright, let me see. Ooh. See if I can locate a better eraser. I know where one should be. But it is not there. Oh, shit. Alright, well. It is not where I had hoped it would be. So I might just be stuck with crappy erasers. Chip. Alright. Might be dry enough. Okay. It's so smeary. Oh, I hate the cheap ass erasers that come with pens. Okay, how are you? How is this eraser? You also awful? It's also pretty bad. Pink erasers just aren't that good generally. Oh, yeah, no, that's worse actually. That is so much worse. Never mind, pink eraser. You are genuinely awful. Oh my god. I want my white erasers. Have to yet again invest in a pile of white erasers. Because this shit just, smears so bad. So smudgy and awful. I hate it. I hate it. It's slightly better than having pencil lines. Slightly. But only slightly. Damn it, it's still a little wet there. Oh, that's what happens when I don't give it adequate time to dry. We get smudgies. That's the real problem with streaming actual drawing, is I don't give myself enough time for the ink to actually dry completely, because in real life I would just leave it for like an hour before bothering to erase anything. To really make sure it's good and dry. Okay. Well, it's smudgy because this eraser is awful. It's not one of my precious Mars white plastic erasers. Not the smudgies. Yes, the smudgies. Okay. Now, the fun part. The pattern. The patterns. Unfortunately, because her face is in profile, we won't get all of them. But on her cheek. There's definitely one on her other cheek. some going on here. Cool, cool. Definitely not going to get the patterns exactly, because that's ridiculous to attempt to do right now for just like a short drawing stream. But I want to at least get like the vibe. They're kind of lightning boltish. Kind of. But like branching as well. Spiky, spiky. They're tricky. Ziggy zaggy. But so cool. Do they go into her hands? Looks like they might stop at her wrists. It's a pretty unclear photo. Definitely on the abs. Like a note. Okay. Now. I love with using the dip pen, like I can feel these lines. They're like a little raised from the surface. I love it. I love it. Ziggy zaggy. organic with them. We've got the curve. Spiky. Oh, thank you. Trying. It's tricky. The pattern is really hard to imitate. I think they did a really good job designing it. A little bit on the tail too. Why not? Ziggy zaggy. Alright. Do some in the middle. Alright. So I'm still gonna outline them, I think, but just like not with the full, like full-on pen, like the dip pen heavy outline, just like faint suggestion of outline. Gleefully disrupting all sea voyages. Luring sailors to their demise. Why not? Who wouldn't? I mean, I probably wouldn't, but you know. Not gonna criticize her for doing it. I haven't really decided how I want to do color in this, or if I want to do color in this. It might be good to help cover some of the smudging. To do a little bit of color. It's a very colorful movie. Zappy. Zippy zappy. And then, oh god, how tedious do I want to be? Because, like, she should have fish scales, really. Not all of her, obviously. But, like, fish scales. It's gonna be a pain, though. It's gonna be a pain. Literally and figuratively. It's not too bad. She does have an awful lot of tail to go, though. I think it'll look cool. Be a pain in the ass. Well, a pain in the wrist, really, but it will look cool. That's the eternal artist's problem. It will hurt, but in the end it will look cool. Try not to get too cute with it. Scaly fish. Gonna say delicious fish. I really don't like fish that much. I have grown to tolerate some kinds of fish in my diet. I don't know if I'd say tasty fish, though. Scaly, scaly. I've watched sometimes this like a live stream from like a Canadian Alaskan like nature reserve where they like show bears. They show brown bears in action, varying degrees of action, hunting salmon, and it's amazing. Like, it can be quite gruesome at times. Like, oh god! Oh, like when they catch something, holy fuck. They just rip it apart. It is gruesome. But, it's also extremely impressive. It's these giant, lumbering beasts getting absolutely drenched, just like standing in waterfalls basically for hours at a time, and just like every now and then just ripping a fish to shreds. They're not small fish either. Oh no. Now you have me wondering about the texture of mermaid, and I did not ask for these thoughts. Can I have a refund? I'm sorry. I imagine that it varies depending on the part of the the mer person, right? I mean, they're like part human, part fish, so presumably... presumably the fish part is fish textured and the human part is human textured. I would think. But I don't know. Like, they've got very human musculature up top, so I would think that they would be human textured up there, but maybe they're just fish texture all the way down. Or maybe they're human texture all the way down. It's like, I feel like it would be a kind of cannibalism, right? Like the same way that eating a centaur would be cannibalism. Wet Beast Thursday. Okay. Yeah, that was a pain to do, but I'm glad I did it. I think it looks neat. Alright. Fair enough. Now, Rumi. Rumi. How much color do I want to give you, if any? I mean, I kinda do want to give you color, because you are very colorful. Gorgeous. Oh, thank you. So I feel like if I do her hair and her tail, like, because they should be the same color, they should both be purple, then I might as well do her skin too, because there's not that much. What time is it? It's been an hour. I don't know that I have the spoons to color it today, so I think I will just call it here. I can always come back to it and color it another day. Give them a little signature. Call it a day. Thank you so much for hanging out and keeping me company. Oh, it is so nice, like, seeing this much of myself in the camera and not seeing like half of the camera just be boobs. Oh, that is so nice. Anyway, it's been almost a year since my top surgery. Hey! Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company as I drew Rumi for the first time. I kind of feel like colored pencil might be the way to go with her, even though that seems weird for a mer person drawing when I can just do something water-based. But anyway, today is not the day I find out. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. I will see you again probably next week. We'll see if I have a new monitor by then. Sometimes I forget that I didn't always have a flat chest too. I was just thinking last night looking in the mirror, I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I had top surgery. It's such a good change. So positive. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. Take care. And I will see you again soon. If I can get to OBS again. There we go. Alright.